If you're someone who wants to build a successful life, there's one choice that changes everything: waiting for one day or beginning on day one. The difference between the life you wish for and the life you feel stuck in comes down to that single decision. Every goal you chase, every breakthrough you achieve, every change you create starts with one uncomfortable action. Waiting feels safe, but it keeps you still. Starting feels tough, but it builds momentum. The future doesn't show up by itself. It's shaped by what you do today. These words aren't just to motivate you. They are here to push you to take real steps. In the next few minutes, I'll share the mental shifts that separate people who only dream from those who make dreams real. You will learn how to break out of hesitation, reshape your thoughts for success, and finally quiet the distractions that keep you stuck. Most people will keep saying one day, but the rare few who choose day one, they're the ones who rise, create, and transform their lives from within. Every single morning, you wake up and face a powerful decision. Will you treat today as just another day, or will you treat it as the day you begin? Through years of studying the world's most successful men and women, one truth has always been clear. Success is not about luck. It's the result of consistent and clear decisions. Think about Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors in history. He failed thousands of times trying to create a working electric light bulb. But Edison understood the value of starting each day with purpose. Every morning, he chose to keep going. He dedicated himself without holding back. What if Edison had delayed? What if he kept telling himself, one day, we might still be living in darkness, both literally and in spirit? But he didn't wait. He knew that the perfect moment doesn't come. Waiting for it is like standing at a train station for a train that never shows up. The right time is always now. Each morning gives you a clean canvas, asking for your courage and effort. Life doesn't offer perfect beginnings, only chances. These chances ask for your attention and action. Waiting weakens your will and dims your inner spark. Always remember, the biggest risk is in doing nothing. The dream never chased, the choice never made. I've seen so many people frozen by indecision, always waiting for everything to be just right. But things rarely fall perfectly into place. It's your decision and determination that shape your world. Every minute you waste waiting, you're losing time, time you can never get back. People who succeed understand the importance of now. They know they have to act quickly, with purpose, toward their goals. Choosing day one means going after your dream with full energy and a strong heart. It means knowing that every move you make today becomes a piece of your future success. Your future is built from the decisions you make today. Acting even when you're unsure builds your dreams into reality. Taking action right away, again and again, turns your goals into something real. Making choices quickly and boldly is something all successful people do. Henry Ford once said, "You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do." The world respects those who act with strength, who mark today as the day they begin, and who give everything they have to each opportunity. Movement starts with action, and greatness comes from sticking with it. So every morning, wake up with purpose. Know what needs to be done, and do it. Break your big goals into small steps and refuse to delay the actions that push you forward. Don't let procrastination steal your future. Make firm decisions, move quickly, and let each day take you closer to the life you want. Today, don't leave room for doubt. See this moment as your true starting point. Be brave. Be strong. Be determined. Success belongs to the one who chooses action over excuses. Start now. The future version of you is waiting, ready to celebrate what you accomplish by choosing to begin today. Purpose is like your guiding star. It helps you move forward even when things get confusing or tough. In all my years learning from successful people, I found one thing to be true. Knowing your purpose clearly separates those who achieve from those who only wish. Without clear goals, your energy spreads too thin, moving in many directions and getting nowhere. Think about Walt Disney. He came from simple beginnings, but he dreamed of a world where imagination could touch millions. He didn't just hope for success or wait for luck to show up. He clearly defined what success meant to him and gave everything to bring it to life. That strong sense of purpose helped him turn problems into progress and dreams into reality. Today, Disney's work lives on, proving what clear purpose and action can do. Now think about your own life. What is your main purpose? Ask yourself important questions. Where do I want to be in 3 years? What kind of legacy do I want to leave? What steps must I take to get there? Your answers create your path. Without these answers, it's like trying to sail a boat with no direction. You'll just float around, pushed by whatever life throws at you. Clear purpose keeps you grounded. It helps you focus, make the right choices, and stay committed even when things get hard. All the successful people I've studied had this one thing in common: a strong and clear sense of mission. Whether it was Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, or Thomas Edison, they all knew exactly what they were chasing. That clarity gave them courage in hard times and kept their energy strong even when things didn't go as planned. Your purpose is your biggest strength. Know it well. Picture it clearly. Run after it with full force. Let it guide your choices and fuel your actions. Each day without clear goals is a day wasted, a chance missed to move closer to your dream. The world rewards people who know what they want and go after it with everything they've got. Your success depends on how clearly you define your goals and how committed you are to reaching them, even when the road gets rough. So today, choose to see your purpose clearly. Picture your dreams in full color. Let that vision move you into action. Plan your path with care. Take real steps that bring you closer to success. Vague dreams lead to vague results, but clearly defined goals lead to real wins. Your life, your results, and your future will reflect how clearly you see your purpose. Accept this truth and let it guide your every move. The greatness you want can be yours, but only if you are clear about what you want and take action to get there. Start with bold purpose today. Stay committed, and watch how the world begins to open doors for your dream. Resilience is what turns struggles into stepping stones. Over many years studying success, I've learned that resilience isn't just nice to have. It's absolutely necessary. It's the invisible strength that helps you get up when life knocks you down. It's the push to keep going when everything around you says stop. Failure, loss, and pain aren't signs that you should give up. They're tools that shape you. Look at the life of Abraham Lincoln. Before becoming one of the most respected leaders in history, he went through deep losses and many failures. He lost his mother young, failed in business, lost someone he loved, and lost in politics over and over again. But Lincoln wasn't like most people. He didn't quit. He was strong inside. He knew failure wasn't the end. It was just part of the journey. Each loss taught him something. Each setback built him up. And every hard moment prepared him for something greater. Your path will also be full of challenges. This isn't a guess. It's a fact. Life will test how badly you want your dream. But each problem you face holds a hidden lesson. These challenges aren't here to break you. They're here to shape you. They make you stronger, smarter, and more prepared for the future. When life gets tough, it's asking you one simple thing. How much do you want it? Your answer is shown through your resilience. Resilience is the quiet power that keeps you standing when everything feels like it's falling apart. It's the drive to try again when the world says, "It's over." And every time you stand back up, you grow stronger. Every time you keep going, you move closer to your dream. No mistake, resilience does not grow in comfort. It is built in the heat of hardship. It is formed in those dark moments when giving up feels easier than pressing forward. But the ones who keep going through struggles come out stronger, wiser, and more ready to welcome the greatness that lies ahead. The most successful people I've met didn't walk smooth, easy roads to their goals. In fact, they faced failure over and over again, but their resilience kept pushing them forward. They held on to a timeless truth I've spoken about often. Every struggle, every setback, every heartbreak carries within it the seed of something equal or even greater. This isn't just a nice idea. It's a natural law. But that seed only grows if it's watered with belief and fed with steady effort. You must learn to see every setback not as a final stop, but as a sign. Ask yourself, what is this challenge here to teach me? How can I rise from this pain? What new path is opening up for me? The answers to these questions are the stones you'll use to build the strong base of your success. Let resilience become your constant strength. Let it shape your thinking so deeply that every loss becomes a lesson. When you fall, and you will, don't curse the fall. Instead, be grateful for the wisdom. Stand up, brush yourself off, and continue with stronger determination. Think of this. The toughest tree in the forest isn't the one hidden from the wind, but the one that faces every storm and keeps growing. You already have the strength to keep going, to rise again, and to win. The problems you face are not punishments. They're preparation. They are proof that your dreams matter so much. They demand growth. And growth often brings discomfort. Welcome it. Face it head-on. Begin each day with the deep belief that your resilience can turn every possibility into reality. Let your battles be the soil where your greatness grows. Let every challenge make your belief stronger. Let every barrier be a new chance to grow. Because in the end, success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about refusing to be stopped by it. Be that person. Be strong. Be unshakable. And hold on to this truth I've learned for myself. Your dreams are not just within reach. They are certain, if you can stay strong enough to see them through. There is something powerful inside every person who reaches greatness, a force so steady and sure that it becomes the bridge between dreams and reality. That force is self-belief. It is the quiet builder behind all lasting success. It's the hidden strength behind every tall building, every invention, every empire shaped by human hands. Doubt is a quiet thief. It doesn't yell or demand. It whispers. It plants quiet thoughts of hesitation until the mind, once full of dreams, becomes filled with delay. I've seen brilliant people held back by fear, while others with less talent rose to incredible heights simply because they believed in themselves. Look at the story of Orville and Wilbur Wright. They weren't born into privilege or status. They were bicycle mechanics with a wild dream, the dream of flight. In a time when flying seemed impossible, they dared to look up and say, "We will rise." And rise they did, not just into the sky, but above every voice that laughed at them. Their belief in themselves was so strong, so steady, that even gravity could no longer hold them down. Let this remind you, no mockery, no failure, no rejection can beat the person who truly believes. Self-belief is where all success begins. Before a dollar is earned, before a plan is started, belief must first be planted deep in the mind. It must grow until it cannot be shaken. You don't wait for proof. The proof comes after you believe, not before. The Wright brothers didn't wait for someone to prove it was possible. They became the proof. And you must do the same. Move forward with confidence, knowing your belief is a magnet pulling your goals toward you. Understand this. Your mind is a workshop. Whatever you feed it often enough, your subconscious will begin to create. Thoughts turn into things. Dreams, when joined with belief, become destiny. But doubt is the silent destroyer. It hides as logic, wears the mask of humility, and says, "Be realistic." And if you listen to it, your dreams will be buried before they've even had a chance. So build a strong inner world filled with belief. Protect it. Strengthen it. Speak to yourself as someone who expects success, not just hopes for it. Picture your wins. Tell yourself every day that you're capable. Walk like success is not just possible, but promised. Remember, belief spreads. The world doesn't follow the unsure. It follows the one who radiates certainty. When your self-belief becomes unshakable, you'll notice people, chances, and events coming together in your favor. But it isn't magic. It's the law of attraction working. Hold this truth deep. No person can rise beyond the limits they place on their own mind, and no person can be held back when they believe, with every part of their being, that they were made to rise. Your dreams aren't built on luck, money, or connections. They are built on the deep, firm belief that you deserve them and can achieve them. So I urge you, grow that belief. Let it become a fire inside you. Let it defeat fear. Let it quiet the voices of doubt. Because when you truly believe, deeply and fully, you will begin to see life bend in your favor. That's where your power lives. That's where your success starts. Believe, and watch the world respond. Among all the forces that drive people to greatness, none is as powerful or as lasting as passion. Passion is the fire inside that refuses to die, no matter how strong the storm outside. Passion is not a passing interest or a brief desire. It is life's most powerful fuel. It starts dreams, keeps effort alive, and pushes a person beyond average. In my life, I've had the rare chance to study people who reached greatness despite huge obstacles. And I tell you clearly, the one thing they all had in common was passion so deep, it bordered on obsession. Thomas Edison once said, "I never worked a day in my life. It was all fun." Why? Because he was driven by passion. He didn't chase electricity because he had to. He did it because it excited his soul. Passion is what kept him awake when others rested. Passion is what made him keep going when others gave up. So I ask you, what drives you? What idea, skill, or vision fills your thoughts, moves your heart, and keeps you going even if no one cheers and no money is made? Find that thing, because your purpose lives inside that passion. Don't mistake interest for passion. An interest can be paused. A passion won't let you sleep. It whispers when the world is silent. It shows up in your dreams. It moves you, no matter the risk. A person with passion may not have money or experience, but they are never truly poor, because they have energy. And energy, when guided by purpose, becomes true power. Think about Madam C.J. Walker. Born to former slaves, she worked as a washerwoman in the 1800s, earning just over $1 a day. But she had a deep passion for beauty, for dignity, for helping women feel strong. That passion led her to build a business empire in hair care, becoming America's first female self-made millionaire. Her story wasn't one of privilege. It was one of burning, unstoppable purpose. Your passion must become your focus, not in a harmful way, but in a powerful way, where it fills your thoughts, fuels your days, and drives your actions. The world doesn't reward small efforts. Half-hearted work brings nothing but disappointment. But when you give yourself fully to the thing that sets your soul on fire, the universe will support you. Don't wait for approval. Don't look for praise from those who don't feel your fire. True passion doesn't need applause. It needs to be lived. It doesn't wait for the right time. It creates it. Let others chase safety. Let others follow trends. You go after what lights you up. Because the person who walks with passion walks with real power. He doesn't need to be pushed. He is pulled by something greater than duty. He is pulled by purpose. Remember this. The person who succeeds listens to the quiet voice inside and answers boldly. Your passion is not by chance. It is your soul's map, guiding you toward your future. To ignore it is to turn away from the best part of yourself. To follow it is to wake up the greatness within. So don't hold back. Feed the fire. Follow the pull. Give your all, bravely, fully, and without apology, to the work that makes you feel alive. Fortify your mind, encourage positive thoughts, and grow hopefulness. Build strong self-confidence, not as empty ideas, but as daily habits. Your mind works like a garden, and thoughts are like seeds. If you don't plant flowers, weeds will grow on their own. If you don't build uplifting beliefs, negativity will sneak in and limit your potential. Negative thinking leads to failure. It freezes action. It makes problems seem bigger and chances feel smaller. It turns minor setbacks into major roadblocks. But positive thinking, it opens new paths. It creates answers where none seemed possible. It draws in chances, earns respect, and fuels persistence. It turns average people into extraordinary ones. But keep this in mind, this is not about blind hope. It's not about ignoring problems. It's the habit of focusing your attention on solutions. It's the choice to ask smarter questions, to treat setbacks as setups for comebacks. It's the deep belief that you are stronger than anything standing in your way. You need to become the leader of your own thoughts. Don't let your surroundings control how you feel. Don't allow the words of others to weaken your self-trust. You are the keeper of your inner world. The thoughts you repeat will become the beliefs you hold, the emotions you feel, and the actions you take. And here is the truth. Every big success begins in the mind of someone who refused to settle for less. That person can be you. Start today. Start with being aware. Pay attention to your self-talk. Hear the way you speak to yourself. When you notice thoughts of limits, change them. Swap fear for faith. Swap doubt for drive. Turn "I can't" into "How can I?" Write down powerful affirmations that describe the person you want to be. Say them out loud, reflect on them, live them, and watch how your outside world begins to shift as your inner world evolves. Your thoughts, beliefs, and mindset, these are your most valuable tools. Not your money, not your connections. Those things can be lost. But your mindset, that belongs only to you. It can't be taken, only given up by your own decision. So I encourage you, use that power with care. Build your days on courage and confidence. Train your mind to search for the good, learn from the tough times, and stay focused on the goal. Make your thoughts a friend to your ambition, because when you do, nothing can stop you. Your future is shaped not by your surroundings, but by your decisions. And the most important decision is to guide your thoughts with purpose. From this moment forward, let your mindset be filled with purpose, strength, and solid belief. The world moves for the mind that is focused. Begin there, and success will follow. Learning that never stops is the path to the life you want. It's the road that connects where you are now to your greatest dreams. No one ever became great by luck. They learned their way to the top. The most successful people, those who led industries, built empires, and left behind powerful stories, all had one thing in common: they never stopped learning. Take Andrew Carnegie as an example, a man I knew well. He was born poor and had little formal education. He could have blamed his situation, but he made a different choice. He dedicated himself to learning, not sometimes, but every single day. He learned about people, business, money, communication, and strategy. Each book, every talk, and every experience became a lesson. He turned knowledge into success, and success into influence. From steel to charity, everything he built came from his deep desire to grow. Carnegie knew this truth. Knowledge is not just power, it's power waiting to be used. It only becomes real power when you take action. And this, my friend, is your calling. You must become a lifelong learner, today, tomorrow, and always. Don't get fooled by comfort or past wins. When you stop learning, you start falling behind. Being too comfortable kills progress silently. The world moves fast. Industries change, new technologies rise, ideas shift. If you don't grow with them, you'll get left behind. So I challenge you, grow a little every day. Not just during hard times, but as a habit. Learn new skills. Gain more wisdom. Understand more each day. Read something meaningful. Learn from a mentor. Think about your experiences. Test new ways. Question old beliefs. Education is the real wealth. It can't be stolen. It doesn't lose value. It grows the more you use it. Invest in learning, through books, mentors, and personal growth. Every minute you spend learning is a seed for future success. Your personal growth and your success are connected. One powers the other. The stronger your thinking, the clearer your goals. The more you know, the better your choices. The wiser you are, the bigger your impact. Never forget this. The best thing you own isn't money, or status, or things. It's your ability to learn and grow. Protect it. Grow it. Use it. Start learning on purpose. Not because you're told to, but because you want to. Every book you read, every lesson you take in, brings you one step closer to the life you want. Learning isn't something you do before success. It is what success looks like in motion. Step onto that learning path. Walk it with clear purpose. And become the person you're meant to be. One of the biggest lessons I've ever learned, and one I share with you now, is simple but powerful. Change is constant. No matter who you are or where you begin, life will surprise you. Plans won't always work. Situations will shift. The winds will change. And when they do, your success won't come down to how smart you are, or who you know, or how much you have. It will come down to how well you adapt. The person who learns to adapt becomes unstoppable. He doesn't run from change. He uses it. He doesn't fight the unexpected. He learns from it. He sees possibilities where others see problems. This is the kind of thinking you need if you want to rise above the rest. Think about Thomas Watson, the man who founded IBM. He didn't start in computers. In fact, that idea wasn't even around back then. But Watson had something even more powerful than one great idea. He had vision. And more importantly, he had the flexibility to shift that vision as the world changed. He changed his plans many times, sometimes after failure, other times to meet new needs. Each shift gave him a new chance. And eventually, through many changes, he built one of the most successful companies in history. His story isn't just about business, It's about what happens when a person welcomes change instead of fearing it. That's the kind of power I'm talking about. Train yourself to accept change. Stop needing everything to be certain. Instead, trust that whatever comes your way, you'll handle it. Adaptability doesn't mean changing your goals. It means changing your path to reach them. The goal stays the same, but the road may twist, rise, or split, and that's okay. Fighting change will only hold you back. It builds fear, frustration, and failure. But when you welcome change, you allow growth. Each shift becomes a new chance. Each turn is a new step forward. Adaptability gives birth to creativity. It helps you see answers others miss. Some of history's greatest ideas were born not in peace, but in pressure. They were made because change forced people to grow. So I say to you, build your adaptability now. See every surprise as a test of your creativity. When your plan falls apart, ask, what can I make from this? When life shifts, ask, what new value can I create here? The person who adapts becomes essential. He is trusted, needed, and always one step ahead. Most of all, he becomes strong. He doesn't break during storms. He bends, moves, and grows wiser. Make adaptability your strength. Train it every day. That way, no change can stop you, because you're always growing. That's what real success is made of. And it starts with one choice: to adapt. Having great ideas means nothing without action. It's action that makes dreams real. Think of every successful businessperson who moved quickly on a new idea. Taking action right away builds momentum. It opens doors. It gives you results. Waiting too long leads to fear. Taking steps brings confidence. So start now. Your dreams will stay dreams unless you move. There is real power in acting fast. Let today be the spark that starts your journey. Remember, all great things start when someone takes that first bold step. One day or day one, the choice is yours. Choose wisely. Choose action. Choose to begin right now.